Yo, what is up guys? AD here, back with another Destiny Child video here on the channel. And before we get started everyone, make sure to scroll down below and leave a like on this video, as well as make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet done so already and are interested in more Destiny Child content. But with that being said, we are going to be diving into the update note for July 21st, 2022, which will be arriving soon. As you can see here, we do have the note available for the Ragna Break, close to Nirvana and Ragna Burst events. So let's get started here. First up here everyone, we do have the Ragna Break duration, which will last after the July 21st maintenance up until August 4th 8 UTC, and the Slayers period here as well will open on July 23rd 8 UTC up until August 4th 8 UTC. Next up here everyone, a very important aspect of this update note is the world map battle layout has been changed. So they are implementing some UI changes here on Destiny Child Global, as the Korean server as well as JP has had this for quite a while now, but here we are receiving this. As you can see, the world battle map is actually changing. We do have the story mode shifting as well. A very nice UI change here. It does look very beautiful. We do have more changes here as well. You can see the world map icons here, the story battle here on the left hand side, main story, events, dungeon, underground. We do have spacewalk, which is an area coming soon hopefully, as well as devil rumble, dual end guard, rebirth lab, and of course you do have your standard menus as well. But very nice here, some additional UI changes. As you can see, we do have the story tab as well, in which you can read all of the story in one area right next to the story battle icon. So some very nice UI changes here coming soon to Destiny Child Global with this update. Very beautiful, and make sure to let me know what you guys do think of the upcoming UI changes. Next up here everyone, we do have the new childs approaching with this upcoming update. As you can see, we do have 5-star passionate Ragaraja, the fire type debuffer here from the Ragna Break event. There she is in the Before Awakening costume here, and we do have her here in the S-class costume as well. As for the skills everyone, at rank 1 stats for Ragaraja, we do have the tap skill here, dealing 405 damage to one enemy, priority the attackers, debuff duration plus 30% for 8 seconds long. As for the slide skill here, deals 720 damage to 2 enemies, priority attacker, a 60% chance to inflict smite, stun and skill damage defense minus 15% for 5 seconds, and damage over time plus 100 for 14 seconds long. As for the drive skill here, roaring flames, we do have deal 2128 damage to 3 enemies, priority buffed, a 70% chance to inflict smite, stun and skill damage defense minus 15% for 5 seconds, and remove 1 buff. As for the leader skill here, damage plus 300 to all enemies. So a decent skill set here. I do believe she'll be pretty decent on a fire type roster for the PvP side of the game, as she does happen to have smite here on the slide skill, and of course she does increase damage over time damage. So a pretty decent Ragna Break unit here. Next up here everyone, we do have the new water type attacker. So it was confirmed she is a water type attacker here for the upcoming event. We do have 5-star psychic To Kieka here. As you can see her in her E-class costume on screen right now, and here is psychic To Kieka in her After Awakening costume. As for the skill set here of To Kieka, we do have the tap skill, dealing 506 damage and 500 ignore defense damage to one enemy, priority fire type. In raids, grant penetrate, ignore 20% of the enemy's defense to self for 15 seconds long. As for the slide skill here, dealing 1063 damage to 4 enemies, priority fire type. Inflict poison, deals 400 damage each time a target acts, and bonus damage when taking damage for 2 turns. As for the drive skill here, dealing 2711 damage to 4 enemies, priority the lowest HP, leader buff, attack plus 20% for water type allies. In raids, cooldown minus 2 seconds for water type allies. So I believe her kits here was actually changed a ton compared to the Japanese side of the game, so we're not quite sure on how she'll be performing throughout this Ragna Break event, as of course the wording on her slide skill is pretty weird, as she does deal 1063 damage to 4 enemies. So in this wording, it makes it seem like To Kieka will only attack the enemy once, up to 4 enemies. So we'll just have to wait until her release to confirm if this is a 4-hit slide, if there's only 1 enemy present, or if this just happens to be a 1-hit slide here. But nonetheless, a pretty decent kit here, and hopefully she does end up being very good, as she does have a very very amazing tap skill here in ignoring the enemy's defense. Next up here, everyone, we do have the new costumes arriving with the update. First up here, we do have the Wisdom Ragaraja here from the Ragna Burst level 1 reward. There she is on screen, looking very beautiful. I do love this costume a ton. Overall, a very nice design here, and the live 2D just makes it so much better. So a very nice costume here. Hopefully we can all obtain this from the Ragna Burst event. Next up here, we do have the raid costume Ghost To Kieka here. As you can see, it will be added to the costume shop as well after the August 18th update, but make sure to get it while you can throughout the Ragna Break event. There it is, To Kieka's costume here, looking very nice in the streetwear sort of outfit, and of course with her weapon. A very nice design here for the upcoming raid attacker. So make sure to let me know what you guys do think of these costumes down below. As for the hot spring costumes, everyone, first up here we do have Ragaraja in her hot spring costume, and next up here we do have To Kieka in her hot spring costume as well. As for the new Soul Carta, everyone, we do have the new Soul Carta 5-star To Kieka's Uninvited Guest. So there it is on screen. Very nice art here for the To Kieka Carta. As for the skill effect here of the Soul Carta, we do have the level 1 normal uncapped 2+0, applying HP and agility. As for the option here, when equipped, it increases skill gauge charge speed by 10% in raid for water type allies. As for the upcoming summons, everyone, pretty standard banners here, but we'll go over the main ones, as we do have the solo pickup summon for To Kieka, so she will be at a 1% rate. Most importantly here, we do have the guaranteed upon summoning banner for To Kieka, so make sure to summon on this one, as well as we do have the Ragna Burst banners, which are pretty good as well. We do have one featuring Virupa, Nirdi, Isolate, and Thisbe. As for the second one here, we do have the banner featuring Flower of Justice Mafdet, Magnificent Aura, Leo, and Lupin. As for the other banners here, we do have the Soul Carta banner, and we do have the Ragna Burst Soul Carta banners as well. As for the events of this update, everyone, we do have the Rebirth Challenge event, as you can see, beginning after the July 21st maintenance up until August 4th. We do have here the rewards: 10,000 Rebirth coins, 30,000, 60,000, as well as some galaxy napping places, and of course a rebirth reset ticket here for the grids. Next here, we do have all type daily dungeons will be open after the maintenance up until August 4th, so quite a while to obtain some additional EXP blobs and of course more evolution material. As for another quality of life update, everyone, we do have the ability to lock cores now and see which of the attributes we do have on our core on their icons. So very nice here, as well as we can sort our core inventory by certain ignitions and stats. So very nice quality of life changes here, and you can see here the type of attributes we do have on our cores as well on their icons before even clicking onto them. But anyways, everyone, that'll pretty much do it for the update note overview here for Destiny Child Global. Make sure to let me know in the comment section below what you guys do think of the upcoming Ragna Break event, as well as the featured units. But before you go, everyone, make sure to leave a like on this video if you haven't yet done so already, as well as make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are interested in more Destiny Child content, as well as other gacha games. And make sure to check out the links in the description box below to my Twitch channel, as well as to my Twitter account for more updates here on the channel. But with all of that being said, I'll see you all in the next Destiny Child video. As always, thank you all so much for watching.